Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to teach you how to make the employee payroll system leave management part. Let us show the demo first. Here, this is the three main functions available. First one should be employee. Here you will be able to register the employee. Just click on this button. Here you will be able to register the employee. Employee number should be auto generated. Here you have to enter the employee details. First name I am going to add the John. Category I am going to add as account. Salary 12,000. Right. Hit save button. Save the details. I am going to go to add another employee. Peter. Category IT. Salary I am going to add 10,000. Right. I am going to add another employee, Kumar, category marketing, salary 20,000. Right. I have entered 3 employees in our company. Right. Now let's cancel it, this form. Now let's back to our database table. This is the registration table. If you look at the database table, you will be able to see all the record will be saved. Right. Now let's back to our project. Right. Now here what I am going to do is here, after add all the employee details, I am going to go to the leave section. This is the leave section. Click on this one. Here this is the leave calculation part. Here you will be here this company rules. In year you will be provide casual leave for 10, annual leave for 10, medical leave for 10. Right. This is the company rules. Right. Year 2019. Right. Click at leave inserted. Right. Perfect. Now let's cancel this form. Right. Now let's back to our database. This is the leave table. You will be able to see here. This employee 001 mean it belongs to the name John. After that, this mean 2 mean Peter, 3 mean Kumar. All employee here leave details should be added. Now what I am going to do is here, I am going to calculate the leave. Right. Here employee leave. Click on this one. Here what I am going to do is here E001, you have to select the employee number. Right. Here if you select the employee number, the relevant details should be displayed. Now imagine the employee Peter get the leave for casual leave. So here click on this one. He wants the leave for 5 days. So here I am going to give the leave for 5 days. Right. Now click OK. Right. The casual leave updated. Right. Perfect. Now what I am going to do is here, again I am going to go to leave management leave. Here again I am going to select Peter, select casual leave. It asks for another 6 days. Click OK. Here you have a casual leave for 5 days only. So here what is message says, you have a casual leave in the system 10 days. You already got 5 days, so you have a remaining 5 days only available for the year of casual leave. You can't get above from this range. Okay. So if you get 4 days, it will be provided. Right. Leave updated. Right. That's a simple one. You have the same thing do as a this one, annual medical as well. Right. Now you will be able to see, go to the database table. Right. You will be refresh it. You can here you will be see here E002 mean it belongs to the person Peter. He has the remaining 1 day only casual leave. Right. He already got 9 days. Right. Other annual leave and medical leave is keep on the table. Right. The simple system how to do step by step we'll see. Okay, let's go to the NetBeans. I used to develop this project using NetBeans. Right. Now let's go to the file, new project, select Java application, next. if it is check create main class, you have to uncheck it. You have to here give the name as employee leave. Right, you can give any name, employee leave management, or any name you can give as a project name, that doesn't matter. Click finish. Now your project has been created, right, like this. After that, after project has been created, your another project files, you have to close it. Right, this is your project. Right, now your project folder consists of two important folders. One is a source package, another folder name is libraries. This is most important two folders. Here, go to the library folder, here this one. Here I have to import the MySQL connector for Java. This connector I have to import into this folder, libraries. Okay, so how to download the MySQL connector for Java? Go to the Google. Here you have to type MySQL connector for Java. If you type, it goes to the relevant website. Here this is the first link, MySQL download connector, this one. You just click on this one. If you click, it goes to the particular website for download. So come down here. Here you will be see here MySQL connector java.zip. You have to download the file format as zip folder. Here click the button download. If you click download, it goes to the different website for downloader. Here no need to login or sign up. You just click on this link below this button. No thanks, just start my download. If you click on this link, your download has been started to download. Here I just cancel it. I already download this connector in my machine. I will show you after download the file, what the format should be. Here I'm going, this is the MySQL connector for Java. After downloaded, your file format should be look like this. So click on this folder, this zip file folder, right click. You have to select the option extract all. Right, if you extract all, what happen is you will be able to see the folder here, this one, MySQL connector Java. Right, here these are the these two libraries you have to add in your project. Right, so how to add this? Go back to your project, select the library folder. This one, let's select the library folder, not this library folder. Right click, add jar folder. Select the jar folder where your computer reside on. So it's reside from F drive, and here MySQL connector. Right, this one. Go to the folder. Inside this folder you have these two files. You have to hold on the control key down, and you have to select both and open it. Now you will be able to see library folder. You will be able to add it successfully added on the library folder this two jar files. Right, now you will be able to connect MySQL for your Java. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, after that go to the source package. You have to here on the left side you have this plus symbol. You click on this one. If you click, you will be able to see the default package. You select on this package, right click, new Java package. Here I'm going to change the package name as employee leave. Package name I'm going to change employee leave. Right, now you successfully, your package name has been changed. Now select the package, right click, new. I'm going to create the select the frame JFrame form. Here I'm going to create the project name, class name as employee leave. Right, same name I'm going to create this class name as well. Click finish. Your project, you successfully created your JFrame here. Right, the simple here it's created. Now first what I'm going to do is here I'm going to design the employee registration form. So here simply you have to increase the form little bit. So go back, go to your right hand side palette here, go to the palette and drag the panel from the palette and drag on the JFrame. You have to arrange the size like this. Now what I am going to do is here, after that select this panel, right click, properties, go to the property border, this property. Here you have to select the title border. You have to give the title as here as employee registration. Right, that's the stuff you have to do. Right, now here I'm going to change the font size as 12 with bold. Click OK. Right, perfect. Now you're right. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the labels. First one, we have to this one should be employee number. Second one, employee name. Third one, I am going to put as category. After that, we have to drag another one. This one should be salary. Right. Now I need to drag 3 text boxes, text fields from the palette. Right. Now here I'm going, instead of the text field, I'm going to drag one label on. When this one should be employee number should be auto generated, I'm going to set as a code. Right. After that, I need one button for here. This one here, drag here out of the panel, drag 2 buttons. This one should be save. This button should be cancel. Right. Now select the font. Okay, select all the labels. Hold on the control key down and select these 4. Right. Here it selected successfully. You selected only these labels. You will be see around the text the yellow color border should be there. So it will be the selected. Okay. So after that, right click, properties, go to the font. I'm going to with bold. I'm going to select as 40 for here. Right. It's little bit, it increased the size of here. After that, select this 3 text box. Sorry, along with the label, I'm going to select 4 text box. Right click, properties, font. I'm going to select as with bold 14th. Right, perfect. Right. Now after that, what I'm going to do is here, select the panel. Right click, properties, background color. I'm going to give the background color as something red. Right, you have to select like this. Now if you select as red, this is not this color should be not matching for red. So select again the same thing. Hold on the control key down and select these labels. Right click, properties. I'm going to foreground color here, not a background color. I'm going to change the color of the font. So I'm going to change the foreground color white. Right, now it's perfect. Now you'll be see it's perfectly done. Now here select this label. The ID auto number generate should be auto. This one should be auto number generate. I'm going to show this ID as a different color. So right click, properties. Here we have the foreground. I'm going to select as this color, yellow. Now it's perfect. Right. Now this text I'm going to remove it. Default text. Right click, edit text, backspace to remove. This one right click, backspace to remove. This one right click, backspace to remove. Here what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to give the name of these text boxes. So this one, right click, change variable, txt number. You have to put as emp number or it's successfully, so I just put as a txt number. You will be able, you can put employee number, something like that. Here right click this field, txt name. Okay, if you like, you will be able to write emp name. This one, right click, txt category. Right, this one, select this one, right click, this one, txt salary. You have to change the name like this. Right, perfect. Now here border also we have to change the color of this text. Right click, you can't change here, go to the border title, this one. Here you will be able to change the color here, white. Okay, white. Okay, here this is the border properties. Okay, click OK. Here it will be changed. Right, now it's successfully, you have designed your form. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, simply I'm going to write the code for the auto number generated code. I'm going to write first. Right, so when the form is loaded, this number should be auto generated. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, go back to our browser. This is, I'm using MySQL database. So if you don't know how to install MySQL server, please watch the tutorial how to install the exam server. So after install the exam server, you will be able to see the dashboard look like this. Just go to the MySQL. After that, go to the MySQL myadmin. Here you will be able to create the database. Right, now here what I'm going to do is here, after click on the PHP myadmin, you will be able to see the dashboard like this. Here click on new, create the database. You have to give the name here. So I'm going to simply give employee leave. Otherwise you have to employee leave, emp. Otherwise I am going to give as emp payroll. Great. Right, emp payroll. Right, here first I'm going to create the field as registration. First field I'm going to create registration. How many columns we needed? Only 4 columns we needed. Right, first 4 columns needed. Okay, 4. Right, click go. First one should be emp number. This should be varchar 255 characters with primary key. You have to set the primary key here. Right, after that second one should be emp name varchar 255 characters. After that you have to write as a category. After that salary you have to select as int 11. Right, this is a field to create the table. Right, click save. Right, now your database name is emp payroll. You have created the table. Inside the database you have created the table registration. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, go back to your project. First I'm going to write the code for the auto incremented ID. Right, when the form is loaded, the employee number should be auto generated. Right, before save the record. So let's, now you are in the design, click source. This is your source code. Here, go here, source code. Here you have to create the function. First public void auto ID. Right, here what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to write as, first I'm going to write the connection. So first, before I'm going to create this function, I'm going to create the connection, database connection. So public void, I'm going to create this one for connection, right? Connection function first I'm going to create, right, in order to connect MySQL database and Java, right? First you have to write class dot for name. Here we have to write the driver com dot mysql dot jdbc dot driver. You have to write like this. After that you have to write here, if you write like this it show the error. You just click on this one, you have to select this one, surrounded statement with try catch, right? The try and catch is automatically generated, right? This is how you have to do. After that what I am going to do is here I have to create two objects here. First one should be connection con. After that prepare statement pst, right? These classes you have to create it. The connection, select this one, select import to add import for Java SQL connection, not this. Second one, select this one, add import for Java SQL prepare statement. Second one, you have to import that. Now the error go away. After that what I am going to do is here you have to write the things con equal driver manager, con equal driver manager dot get connection. Here we have to write the connection here. So outright jdbc mysql, you have to write localhost. Here you have to specify the name of the database. What is the database you have created? If you forgotten, go back to your database employee payroll. You have to write the database name here without any spelling mistake, but you gave the name of the MySQL the same name you have to write here, payroll, right? After that you have to write comma. You have to, here comma, you have to here write you have to give as MySQL server username and password, right? MySQL if you install MySQL server, the default username and password will be, username will be root, password will be blank, right? This is the default one, right? You have to write like this. Okay, that's the stuff you have to write. Okay, if you write it show error. This is not error, you just click on this one. You have to import the catch, right? Your catch should be important, right? MySQL connection exception, right? Successfully, right? Your connection has been created successfully. This is the connection you have to use, right? Now this is the simple connection you have to use. This is your database, right? Your database is reside on MySQL server, right? MySQL localhost. Your database name is emp payroll. First you have to write like this. After that, this connection function, control C to copy, you have to call, control V to paste here, call inside the auto ID, inside the auto ID function, right? Now here I am going to write the code for that. First I am going to write the class statement is equal, you have to write con dot, you have to write con dot create statement, right? After that we have to write the result set, rs equal, so here it should be, it's not error. Click on this one and import this one, add import for Java SQL statement. You have to import the class SQL statement class. That's error, right? After that again it show the error. You have to import the surround on the try catch, second one. That's the thing you have to do. Control X to cut off, control V to paste inside the try here, right? Now problem is over. Now simply you have to write this one. You have to call this as dot execute query. You have to write the query here. What's the query you have to write? You have to write select max. You have to write the keyword max. here we have to give the id. What is an employee? What is the id? Employee number, right? This one should be auto generated, so here give the id employee number from which table? Registration table. This is the table, right? This table name is registration, right? Here this table name is registration, right? Now it show the error. You have to import the result set class as well. Here if you click all the classes, it will be created the namespace above. Here SQL connection, driver manager, prepare statement, resources, all the classes will be added, right? After that, what I am going to do is I am going to write rs.next. After that, rs.getString. Here we have to write as max keyword. We have to write this number. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one you have to write it. After that, you have to close this one. After that, we have to check the validation. If the same thing, we have to copy. You have to put the bracket, right? Inside the bracket, you have to Control C to copy this one. You have to copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. After that, equal null. If the number is not available for the first time, it is starting from the position as. You have to write as here where the number should be created here. So what's the name of? Right click, txt number, right? So txt number dot setx. Here we have to write it is starting from employee number as em 001, right? It's starting from em001, right? So auto generate id working. Okay, if there is no id for the first time, it is starting from this position. If this id is already there, you already add the records, what happens is go to else part. You have to write the code as create long data type id equal long dot pass long. The same thing you have to copy. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, Control V to paste here, right? That's a tough you have to do, right? Here we have to remove this one. After that, what I am going to do is here dot substring to comma. Again you have to copy the same thing. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. That's a tough you have to do. After that, dot length. After the dot length, right? Now after that, we have to close the bracket. Here you have to close the bracket here as well. You have to close that bracket here, right? That's the thing we have to do. After that, you have to write id plus plus, this id variable plus plus. If there is any that record, it should be incremented, right? After that, we have to write this one, same thing. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Here we have to write as the format em plus string format, string dot format. Here we have to write this one as 03D. After that, you have to call this one id. That's enough we have to write. Now here we have to close the bracket as well. That's why I show there, right? This bracket you have to close it here, right? That's the only thing we have to do, right? That's a function. You have to Control C to copy. When the form is loaded, the id should be loaded. So Control C to copy this function. Go to the constructor, employee leave constructor. This initial component. Initial component mean all the this when the form is loaded, the initial component, all the form components should be loaded. So here along with the component, Control V to paste, this auto generate ID function should be worked, right? Now let's click start. Here it's working fine. Now another problem is when the form is loaded, it's loaded somewhere of the somewhere on the screen. It's not a proper way. When the form is loaded, it loaded at the center. So what to do is select the frame, right click, properties, go to the tab code, generate center, close it. Now if you run the application will be loaded at the center. Right, perfect. Now let's close it. Now let's go to after that I'm going to write the code for the save button. So click on the save button, right click, event, action perform. Here I'm going to write, first I'm going to create the variable string emp number equal to this text box, this label name, right? Change variable this name, right? What is the value display here? It is assigned to the variable employee number. So you have to write txt number dot gettext. Right. After that we have to write another thing is string emp name equal txt name dot gettext. Right. After that string category txt category dot gettext. After that string salary equal txt salary dot gettext. Right. What are the values you are typing here in these text boxes? It is assigned to the relevant variables, right? Store the relevant variables. Now these variables I'm going to insert the record. Right. Now what I'm going to do is after that I'm going to write the so PST prepare statement object I already created above. Here here I'm going to this connection function, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. We have to call the connection. After that PST equal connection dot prepare statement. Here you have to write the insert query for that, insert the record. So you have to write here is insert into which table you are going to insert the record, registration table, registration. You have to write here is column names. You have to write first one should be this one, this columns names. You have to write employee number, employee name, category, salary. So you write emp number comma second one is emp name, after that category, after that salary. Right. After that we have to write values, have to write the question marks. Right. Here we have 4 values, so we have written 4 question mark. Right. Now here it see the error, it's not error. Click on this one and you have to click on this one, try catch, surrounded with try catch. Right. Now error go away. Now here after that we have to write pst dot set string. First one should be emp number, second one should Control C to copy this one, Control V to paste here. Second one should be emp name, third one should be category, fourth one should be salary. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right. After that what I am going to do is here I am going to insert the record into the database. So you have to write pst dot execute update. Right. If you call this one, it will be update insert the record into the database. Finally we have to write as a J option pan to display the message box. So option pan dot show message dialog. This you have to write as a, this one as a, have to write here is registration added, employee added. Right, you have to write like this. That's the stuff we have to write. After the employee, what happen is you have to, this all the stuff should be clear. These text boxes should be clear. So txt name dot setText clear. After that, the same thing, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Second one you have to, this one category, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Salary, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be clear. After clear, we have to focus the cursor on txt name dot request focus. Cursor should be focused on the txt text name. Request will be focused here. Cursor will be focused on txt name text box. That's the stuff we have to do. After that, we have to do another important stuff is this auto ID, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be refreshed. After the record, this one should be again it is refreshing. Right. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Now here it's auto generated successfully. Now here I'm going to first add the record as John, category account, salary 12,000, hit save button, employee added. I'm going to add another record, Peter, category IT, salary 15,000, click save button, employee added. Right. After that, I'm going to add another record, Kumar, category marketing, salary 20,000, click save. Right, employee added successfully. Now let's go back to our database and check it. So EMP payroll, this is your database, table registration, click on this one. Here all the stuff should be added successfully. Right, now let's close it. Now let's back to our project. Now what I'm going to do is here, this one should be our cancel button. So right click, event, action perform. This one you have to write here is this dot hide. Otherwise this dot hide, you have to write this dot hide. Right. You have to write like this. Okay. Now let's, if you want to cancel the form, you just click, it will be cancelled. Right, perfect. Now we completed the task of employee registration. Now I'm going to go to design the form of leave. Now I'm going to design the leave registration form. Select this one, select the package employee leave, right click, new JFrame form. Here we have to write as leave. Class name I'm going to give as leave, finish. Right, now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of little bit like this. After that, I'm going to go to the palette and drag one panel on the palette like this. Here I'm going to right click, properties, border, title border. Here I'm going to give the name as title name as leave information. Right, here we have to select the color as white, text color white, and increase the font size as pitch bold 14. Click OK. Click OK. Right, now select the panel, right click, properties, background color. I'm going to change it as this color. Click OK. Now it's perfect. Now your panel should be perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to drag the labels here, 2, 3, 4 labels I'm going to drag. This one should be casual leave, This one should be annual leave. This one should be medical leave. This one should be year. Right. Now here I am going to change the font size as 12 here. I am going to change as 12, and I am going to change the foreground color as well. So select the labels, or down the control key down and select the labels and right click, properties, go to the font property, bit bold, here 14th, click OK. After that go to the foreground property here we have to select the color as white, click OK, close. Right, you have to like this. After that go to the palette, drag the spinner tool, this one you have to drag on the frame, the same spinner tool, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste, get another copy, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste again, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste again. You have to get 4. Right. Now here you have to align, set the alignment, right, like this, the same size you have to get it. Right. Okay. Now what I am going to do is here I am going to change the name of this one. This one first, this one should be txt. I am going to change txt casual. Second one should be change txt annual. Third one should be txt medical. This one should be txt year. Right, you have to change the spinner tool names. Right, after that I get 2 buttons, you have to reduce the size of the form. You get the two buttons, you get the button one, this button, I drag another button. Right, this one should be we have to click OK. This one should be OK. This one should be cancel. Right, now here the frame size we have a little bit like this. Perfectly done. After that select the frame, right click, properties, when the form is loaded go to the code tab, generate center. Okay, when the frame is loaded, it's loaded at the center. Right, this thing we have to do. After that we have to add the code part as well. Now what I am going to do is here I am going to click the OK button, right click, event, action perform. Right, now here I am going to add the leave for the employee. Okay, so here first what I am going to do is here these values we have to equal into the relevant variable. So this one should be, what is the name of, txt casual. So you have to write string casual equal txt casual dot getText. This is not a getText, this is the get value, because this is a spinner tool, so that we have to write like this, get value. What is the value you have to select here? This is, you have to set it to this variable. Here you have to write as a get value, it get the value. Right, the same thing you have to Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Right, this one should be annual, this one should be txt annual, third one should be medical, this one should be medical. Here this one should be year, so we have to write as this one as a txt year dot getText. Year mean we have to, not this, we have to remove that one. We have to put the, instead of the spinner tool, you have to put the drag on the text box, text field. Right click, change variable txt here, and right click, edit text, remove the text, and select this one again, properties, go to the font property, bold, width 14, you have to enter the size as 14 to 12, you have to give right text. Right, that's the thing you have to do. Right, that's stuff you have to do. Now let's go here, code part, text here, dot gettext. Right, this is the thing we have to do. Right, after that what I'm going to do is here, we have connection, database connection we already gave here. So the same already we have wrote on the employee leave.java page the same connection function. Control C to copy, go to the leave.java, Control V to paste here above the button event. Here you have to paste it here. Right, not you have to paste inside here. Okay, you have to paste outside the here. This is a method, you have to create a separate method. Right, now here it show the error, so here we have to create the same thing, connection object and prepare statement pst. Right, now here also you have to add the namespace, this one, so prepare statement prepare statement here, you have to run here prepare statement and the prepare statement. That's it, that's the stuff you have to do. Now the error go away. After that what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to insert the value to the connection function, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here button. Right, here I'm going to write the insert code here, so that we have to write pst equal we have to create two prepare statement. One this, I'm going to create second one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, because I have write two prepare statement on this same code. Right, first prepare statement what does is con dot prepare statement, we have to load all the employee numbers from the table of registration table. Right, so here first I'm going to write select emp number from which table, registration table. Right, because I loading all the employee from the registration table, employee number from the employee table. Right, so because I'm going to give the leave, I'm going to add the leave for all the employees, so that I'm going to load all the employee number from the table, registration table. Right, here it show the error, it's not error, it is trying to, you have to import this one, try and catch. Right, after that what I'm going to do is here, you have to write the result set object, result set rs equal ps dot pst dot the prepare statement dot execute query. Execute query, you have to, this class also you have to, what is the error, result set. Right, you have to import this result set class as well. After that what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to write the string variable, string emp value, just like this. I just created as emp value. Right, now here I'm going to write the while loop. I'm going to load all the employee numbers. Here I'm going to create the while loop for if I click, if I set the leave for the year, if you click OK, all the employee what are the employee registers on this registration, what are the employee available, the registration number, all the employee get the same leave. Okay, so that you have to write the while loop. So rs next, you have to write you have to write here is employee number, employee this one, this variable you have to call it here, equal rs dot get string emp number. This is the column. We have to load all the columns. This is the columns. We have to get it. You have to put into this variable employee value, right? These columns. We have to load all the numbers and load into this variable, right? Now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to write the second prepare statement, this one, pst1, right? So here we are writing two prepare statement, right? pst equal pst1 equal you have to write pst1, right? 1 equal, you have to write the con dot prepare statement. Here we have to write this one as a insert into which table you are going to insert the record. Leave table you are going to insert the record. So I haven't created the leave table yet, so go to the your database emp payroll. This is the database I'm going to go. Here I'm going to create the new table, right? Here I'm going to create the new table. You have to create the column, 5 columns. First one should be here. We have to 6 columns. You have to create 6 columns. Here you have to write as a leave, right? First one should be id. This one we have to make it as auto incremented. It should be auto incremented id, right? Leave id, right? This is leave id. Second one should be employee number. This one should be varchar. Third one should be casual leave, casual. Select int 11. After that annual 11. After that we have to medical leave. Finally this one here, right? These are the field we have to create on the leave table, right? These are the fields, right? After that we have to click save button. Leave, okay, leave is we have to give as a you have to write as a leave information. This is the table name, leave information, right? Click OK. It say there are leave is a predefined keyword of MySQL, so that it's show the warning message. So I am going to give as a leave information, right? Click save, right? Here your leave table has been created successfully. Now let's back to your project. Now here I am going to write the table name as leave information. Here I have to write the column names here. First one should be, you have to write as employee number, emp number. Second one should be casual, annual. After that medical. After that year, right? After that we have to write as a values. You have to write here question mark. You have to put 5 question mark here. 5 data are there, 1 2 3 4 5. You have to write 5 question mark. End the statement, right? That's the stuff we have to write. Perfect. After that what I'm going to do is here we have to set into the relevant variables, these variables, right? So we have to pst1 dot set string first one should be employee number. This employee number should be this one, this value we have to set here, this value we have to set here. Second one should be Ctrl C copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Second one should be this one, casual. Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. What is the casual you are selecting? You have to put here. After that Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, right? third one should be annual, fourth one should be medical, after that fifth one should be year. Right, we have to write like this. Okay, here we have to load all the employee number, and we have to put into this rs, we have to store here rs, we have to call and get the employee number field from the database. So all the employee number should be loaded and put into this variable. It is giving here all the employee number will be added here if you put the while loop. Okay, all what are the employees you are available in the registration table, so all the employee leave should be added if you put inside the while loop, right? That's why I have to put like this. After that we have to call the thing pst1 dot execute query, sorry, execute update. Finally we have to write the message box, option pan dot show message dialog. So we have to write as this, so we have to write this here is leave information added. Right, that's the stuff we have to call it here. Perfect. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Leave information, right, all the things are correct. Right, now let's check. Now we have to set this one as a default configuration, customize. When we have to check this one, leave form. So we have to check here leave. Now we have to check here. Now here I am going to set it as 10 days casual leave, annual leave 10 days, medical 10 days. Here 2019, hit OK button. What is the error? Unknown column casual. Casual is the problem. By casual, what is the column name I have entered here? Casual. What's the error? Unknown column casual. Right, here the problem is here I have a mistake under spelling. The same thing here, CAUSAL. Here we had key CAS, so we have the same thing. You have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. That's the problem. Right, now let's close it. I'm going to again we have to run the application. Annual leave 10 days, medical leave 10 days. Right, 2019. Hit save button. Leave information added. Click OK. Now let's check. Go back to our database. Browse. Here all the leave should be added. There are 3 employees available. The 3 employees get the same leave information here. Right. I hope you guys understood so far. In my next tutorial I am going to teach the employee leave calculation part. I hope you guys enjoy the lesson. If you have any doubts on this, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class we saw the leave information of the employee, how to add the leave information. In this class I am going to teach how to calculate the leave information of the employee. So let's go to the project employee leave. Here go to the package employee leave, right click, new. I'm going to create the new frame here. This one you have to give the class name as leave calculation, CAL. Right, I'm going to create the class name as leave calculation. Here I just write as leave cal. Right, finish. Right, your form has been created. Now here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create the first I'm going to drag one panel from the palette. Right. After that, here we have to give the right click and properties, border. Here I'm going to title border. We have to give the title as employee information. Color I am going to change it as white. Click OK. After that, click OK. After that, that's the thing we have to do. After that, I am going to change the panel color as red. This one. Click OK. Now I need to change this font little bit bigger, so go again for the border. Here font we have to with bold 14th. Click OK. Click OK. Here your text has been changed. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, after that I'm going to drag the labels. Employee number, this one, sorry, not button, labels, name, category, date, days. Right. Now here what I'm going to do is, this one we have to change it as this label, employee number. This one we have to change it as name. This one category. This one days. Right. Now what I'm going to do is, here select the label, all down the control key down, and we have to select the labels and right click, properties, font size I am going to with bold, select as 12. Click OK. Foreground color we have to change it as a white. Click OK. Now here nice look you have to get it. Okay. Now after that, what I'm going to see, you have to little bit, you have to small this one. Right. Now here I'm going to add the employee number. So you have to employee number you have to select from the GUI combo box. Here it is there. You just drag on the panel. Right. After that we have to drag the text fields. After that, another text field, days, we have to get the spinner tool, this one. Right. Perfect. Right. Perfectly done. Now what I'm going to do is, here we have to select this J combo, right click, properties. Here the model, click on this one. You have to remove the stuff. Default one we have to remove. Select and backspace to remove. Click OK. Right. Default one. Right. This one we have to right click, change variable. We have to write like this, txt emp. You have just like emp txt number. This one right click, edit text, remove the default text, and right click, change variable, txt name. This one right click, change variable, txt category, and we have to right click, edit text, remove the default text. This one select, right click, change variable, txt days. Right. I successfully changed the name of the text field and combo box and spinner tool. Right. Now what I am going to do is, here I am going to create the leave information panel. Right. Now here, after that a little bit we have to increase the size here on the right side. After that I am going to go to the palette and drag another panel. This panel we have to little bit, you have to like this enough, size this enough. Right. This panel we have to right click, we have to properties, we have to border, title border. This one we have to, sorry, this one you have to click on the title. We have to give the title name as leave information. information, leave information, right click, select the font bold with 14th, click OK, click OK. After that select the foreground font color as white. This one also, this panel background we have to select as the same red. Right, now here close it, you can change it here. Now here this one didn't change the font color, so right click, properties, go to the border, this one, color, you have to change it as white, font color of the border text. Right, perfect. Right, now what I'm going to do is here I drag 3 radio buttons, right, we drag 3 radio buttons like this, right, perfectly. Here we have to select this one, right click, this one should edit text, we have to this one casual, this one annual, this one medical. Alright, we have to add like this. After that we need to add the 2 buttons here, so you have drag 2 buttons from the palette, this one you have to name it as, this one you have to name it as OK, this one cancel, OK means it's cancel the form, cancel. Right, now we successfully design the form, right, like this. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to go to write the code. First I'm going to write the code for the employee number. When the form is loaded, employee number has been loaded. So here select the frame, right click, properties, go to the code, generate center, you have to give this option. Right, now let's check the form whether it's working fine or not. Default configuration, customize, only checking this form only. What's the name of the form? This is the package employee leave, inside the package dot, what is the form? Leave cal. Right, this is a form, click OK. Let's run the program and check it's working fine. Here it's working fine. Right, now what I'm going to do is here close it. Right, first up what I'm going to do is here I'm going to load the employee numbers on this combo box. Okay, when the form is loaded, all the employee number should be loaded on this combo box. So let's go to the source. Here I'm going to write the function public void employee load employee number, load emp number. Right, this is a function that I'm going to create here. First what I'm going to do is here I'm going to establish the database connection. You don't need to write again. You let's back to our employee leave, this project, this form, and you have to, I already written here employee leave .java. You just copy the connection from the employee leave.java and paste on leave cal page. Right, perfect. After that you have to write the connection objects, connection con. After that you have to write a prepared statement, pst, prepare statement as well. Now here we have time to, I'm going to import the namespaces, right click, import this one. Right, perfect. After that this connection, control C to copy, control V to paste here. Right, now your connection has been created. After that what I'm going to do is here I'm going to load the data from the database. So pst prepare statement object I created here, pst equal connection dot prepare statement. We have to write the SQL statement here. What is the SQL statement? Select, we have to write just like select all from registration. I'm going to select all the fields from registration table. It is here. Just click on this one. If it is show error, you have to import the try catch. Right, error go away. After that, what I'm going to write is here is you have to write. We have to create the result set class. Result set result set rs equal. You have to write pst prepare statement dot execute query. Right, we have to write the query like this. Right. After that, we have to remove the if there are any existing item available on this combo box, we have to remove them. Right. The thing is the defaultly we remove the items. Okay, we remove the item. As I saw when I remove the item here, model, there will be the defaultly item 2 there. That if there is any item available, you will be easy to remove. Okay, here also import this one. Here this one you have to easily remove. You have to write like this. You write txt number. This is the combo box name dot remove all. If you call this one, if there is any existing item available, it's remove all, it's clear all. What I'm going to do is here, I'm going to load the combo box. So rs dot next, we have to what are the right here inside the while loop, we have to load the combo box. So we have to Control C to copy this combo box name, Control V to paste here, dot add item here. We have to rs dot get string. Right, now here you have to specify the column name, which column you have to load it from the database. I'm going to load this column as well. Employee number I'm going to load from the registration form, registration table. So you have to simply write emp number. That's the thing we have to write. That's the simple function. Control C to copy, Control V to paste when the form is loaded. Leave constructor the initialization components. Here we have to paste it. Control V to paste it here. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Here it's working fine. There will be 3 employee numbers available in the database table. Here registration table successfully loading perfectly. Right, let's close it. After that, what I'm going to do is here, if I select the employee number, relevant details should be displayed below these text boxes. Right, employee, if I select the employee number, employee name and category, relevant employee name and category should display below the text boxes. So let's do. Right, so select the combo box, right click, event, action perform. Here what I'm going to write is here, first write a string, and you have to here emp number equal txt number. This is a text box name, sorry, combo box name dot get selected item dot toString. Right, what is the item you are selected? It is passing to the variable employee number. That's the task we done here. After that, we have to call it this connection, database connection here as well. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. After that, we have to write the prepare statement for that. Here as pst equal connection dot prepare statement. Here we have to write select all from registration table where emp number equal into question mark. Right, we are selecting all the fields from the registration table. What is the employee number you are selected? It is passing to here. That's the stuff here did. Okay, here surrounded the try catch. After that, what I'm going to do is here, we have to write pst dot set string. Here you have to write 1 employee number. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. what is employee there, number is here, what is the record you are selected here, it is passing here. If you pass it here, it goes to the question mark here, right? After that, the relevant details, after that you have to write a result set object rs1, we have to get rs1 equal, we have to write pst prepare statement dot execute query, right? If we have to check if rs1 dot next equal false mean j option pan dot show message dialog, this we have to write here as the message as employee number error, otherwise else part we have to first you have to check whether the employee number is available or not, okay? So that if it is not available, employee number error, otherwise you have to write string, you have to create the variable first name, get the variable name equal rs1 dot get string, you have to pass it this one as a name, emp name, so emp name, this one emp name, it is passing to the relevant text boxes. Which text box we have to pass? This we are getting the details from the database. What is the id you are selected, the relevant details should be displayed here, this one passing to this variable, so this the data should be available in this variable, we have to pass into this relevant text box. What's the name of this text box? txt name, so we have to write here txt name dot set text name, that's how we have to pass. Here we have to trim it, you have to call it here dot trim, if there are any spaces available, you trim it, right? The same thing you have to write the category as well, control C to copy the same thing, control V to paste here. Here we have to write category, this one should be category, right? What is available on the category, it passing this relevant variable, this variable, control C to copy, control V to paste here. This is the which text box we have to pass, category text box we have to pass. That's the sum we have to do. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Right, now here it's automatically the number should be loaded, this one, the relevant data should be displayed here. If you selected to the Peter category ID here, if you go to the database table here, relevant the employee number 2 mean the relevant name should be Peter, relevant category should be IT, it displayed successfully. If you select as free, here relevant details should be successfully displayed. After that we have to load the leave information, so let's close it, go to the source. I'm going to create the separate function for that, say employee number function, right. Extra spaces we have to remove them, right? After that I'm going to create another function, here we have to write public void load leave, right? After that inside the function we have to establish the database connection, right? Here we have to the function, right? That's why the error should be so, your function you have to put this one. So after that we have to load the database connection, this one, connection function, control C to copy, control V to paste here. After that what I am going to do is, here I am going to create this one, string emp number equal into txt number dot get selected item dot toString. What is the employee number you are selected on the combo box, relevant details should be displayed. Relevant details, your leave information. So here what I am going to do is here. So here you have to write the prepare statement, pst equal con dot prepare statement. Here we have to write the SQL query, select all from leave table where employee number equal question mark. What is the employee number you are selected here? It is passing to this question mark. After that we have to import the try catch. After that we have to write here is pst dot set string. Here we have to write 1. This what is the ID you are selected here, it is passing here. After that you have to write result set rs. You have to write here is 2, right? Earlier we have to 1 2, this is 3 2, that's it 2. Here we have to write here, this one is result set equal pst dot execute code, right? Result set you can give any name here, okay? So here after that we have to write a if condition on stick, if rs2 dot next false. If there is no leave information, pass the error message show message this leave information error, otherwise else you have to write here is we have to create the variables. Here we have to create the variable above here, int casual, int variable. I am going to create the integer type variable casual equal 0. After that int annual equal 0. After that int medical equal 0. We have to create the integer variable like this. After that what I am going to do is here we have to get the casual variable, this variable casual variable, we got to get it here equal, you have to write this rs2, so all the leave information will be stored in this rs2. So you have to rs2 dot get it, because it is a integer one here, this one would be integer, so that you have to write as not get string get int. Here you have to pass the leave information, so casual, right? You have to pass it as casual, right? Casual mean here you back to your database leave information, these are the integer types casual leave, so you have to write like this, right? Same thing, you have to control C to copy, control V to paste here. This one should be annual, so annual, control C to paste here. This one should be medical, this is medical, database says medical, right? Same name, this is this information coming from the database, this medical annual, right? Like this, perfectly, right? Now this leave load leave, we have to this one, what I am going to do is here control C to copy, control V to paste when the initial component here, after the load employee number you have to paste it here as well, right? This one should be very important stuff. After that what I am going to do is here go back to our design. Now here we have to add the leave, we have to calculate the leave, right? So select the OK button, right click, event, action perform, right? Here we have to write the code for that. First we have to call the we have to write the integer variable and we have to write b leave. Just create the variable b leave 0. Right. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to select the employee ID. So we have to write string plus emp number equal txt number dot get selected item dot toString. Right. What is the employee number you are selected? It is stored here. Here also you have to write that one. In order to calculate the leave, it is calculating it's calculating get the employee number, and we have to calculate the leave. So that all the fields we have to write the employee number, get the employee number, and we have to calculate the leave because the employee number is unique. So that we have to do all the stuff is getting the employee number, right? We have to pass in the relevant variable this one. After that, we have to write as a int. We have to write as a days equal, you have to list day, but the day you are selected, how many days you are selected, right? So you have to write this one for integer. So calculating, you have to integer dot parse int. You have to write here is txt days. This is the name of the sniper name. This name, right click, change variable, this name is txt days. So you have to write dot get value dot toString. Right. But you are selected on the how many days you are selected, it is store the variable here. Right. That's the stuff you have to write. After that, we have to go for the calculation part. Right. So here, if we have to select this radio button, we have to change the names. Right. This one we have to write, just write the radio button. So we have to write r casual. This one r n1. This one change the variable name r medical. You have to write like this. Right. First we have to do the validation after that. Right. Go event action perform. Here what I'm going to write is here is if txt first one we have to calculate as a casual. So casual mean r, radio button name is r casual is selected. If the user select casual, so is selected equal to, if the user selected casual, what happen? If the user select as a casual text box, what happen? You have to give here, right? First we have to get this variable, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here, equal we have to the casual leave. So casual minus days. So what is the error here? The casual, go back to our, we call the load leave, all the load information will be loaded. So what is the error here? Here these variables, Ctrl X to cut off, and we have to put above here. Ctrl V to paste here on the above. So it is inside the function, so that it not calling. So that's a problem, I think. Right. Now it's working. Now if you go here, now it's here, it's working. Right. Now here, what happened is here. Here what does is this this variable I am calling to here. Casually we are loading from the database. What is the employee number you are selected? If you selected, imagine if you select the employee number as E001, it's a casual leave should be 10. So here it should be 10. How many days you are getting? Right, you are selecting from this one here. How many days you are getting? So this variable you have to call it here, right? So it's going to calculate and put into variable here, right, this variable, right. After that we have to do the calculation. If believe less than 0, we have to write this as j option pan dot show message dialog. So this you have to write here is casual leave plus casual leave plus you have to call this variable. Control C copy, Control V paste here, right. What happen is if you select the days above this value, it display the error message as this. You have a casual leave, how many days available it show. Okay, that's the thing you have to write. If you select below the range, the leave should be allowed. So here we have to write here as pst equal con dot prepare statement. We have to update the leaves, right. Here we have to write the query as update leave set casual. What is the casual? I am going to write CAUSAL. I wrote CAUSAL, right. Casual equal question mark where emp number equal question mark, right. You have to write like this. After that we have to write pst dot setint 1 dot this one. What are the value you have calculated? You have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. It is go here, right. Here it's asking for the try and catch. You have to create it here to cut off this one. You have to paste inside the try, right. Perfect. What is the value coming from the casual leave from the database, and what is the day you are selecting? It is calculating and put into the variable. This variable you have put, so it will be updated along with the employee number. What you are selected here, so here you have to pass it. The second one should be this emp number, right. That's the stuff you have to do. Emp number, why is there a employee number should be set string, not int string, right. Perfect. Then is perfect. Now we have to write here as pst dot execute update, this one, right. That's the stuff we have to do. After updated, you have to write here is j option pan dot show message dialog. Here to this you write here is your casual leave is updated. Your casual leave updated, right. This message you have to get, right. That's the stuff you have to do, right. Perfectly done, right. Everything perfectly done here. After that, what I am going to do is here the same thing we have to copy it, the same thing here. After that we have to check for the another stuff is this one, annual leave. We have to check the annual leave as well. So here the f is started here, it is ended from this bracket, right. that here this if is you have to pointing here if you easily you have to understand. If you select this question mark, the bracket, where the bracket is ended here, right? After this bracket you have to write the else part. Else if you have to write the another condition, second one. If you select this annual radio button, what happen? So the same thing you have to copy, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here RS annual. This is the name which I gave here, text box name annual, R annual, right? Select it, whatever. Right. Here we have the same code, we no need to write again by again, we just copy and paste it, very easy. Before you copy and paste, be careful where you copy, inside the if, starting from here, close it from here, right? Don't copy this bracket, okay? If is started, if is ended, inside the if you have to copy the details, copy, you have to paste inside the if, else if, right? Perfectly, no error will be indicate. So here instead of the casual we have to write here as annual, right? Annual, right? What are the annual leave we have selected here? It's store the variable this. After that, here what I'm going to do is the prepare statement. I'm going to the same button. I'm going to use the PST is not good, we have to use the different prepare statement. So here I'm going to create three prepare statement here. This one, if it is different button you have to use the same prepare statement. If it is as a one button you have to use three prepare statement. So I'm going to write three queries. For that we have to write a three prepare statement as well. You have to check three prepare statement, PST1, PST2, right? PST1 means second one, the same button we have to write three queries. So that's why we have to change the prepare statement here. Second one annual, this one should be 1, prepare statement we have to change as 1, perfectly. Here this one should be annual, it's calculated when the person select annual leave. What is annual leave on the database coming here, how much days selected here, it is calculate and store the value here. So you are getting the value here. What is the employee number? Here we have to set it as an annual here, right? So here you have to get the message as annual leave updated. That's the thing we have to get it, simple. After that we have to write another stuff. So that is medical. So what I'm going to do is here the question with the bracket is starting here, it is ended here, so you have to remove the spaces, right? Now after the question mark we have to write another else if. So we are just copy all the else if part, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right? It's easy stuff, right? Now here this one should be medical or medical. The person select this radio button, what happen is you have to get the medical leave information. Here you have a medical leave. Here we have to write as medical, this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. How many medical leave available, it show here. Annual we didn't put it here, so we have to write this annual also. We have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right? Same thing, right? After that what I'm going to do is here you have to update the leave. So here medical, update leave set medical, appropriate employee number. Here your medical leave updated. That's the task you have to do, right? Otherwise you have to write here else part. You have to just show the messages pan dot show message. This you have to write here as something wrong, the stuff here, right? Perfect. Right, everything perfect. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Here it shows some error. Here, what is the error? Here it's telling select all from leave. Here the select core is wrong. So let's close the Java program, go back to our project. Right here the select query be missing E, and go to the leave information, leave table. That's not a leave information. This is not a leave information. This is leave information. This table name should be leave information. Right. The second one we have corrected, leave information. Right. Other stuff are correct. After that, let's run the program and check whether it's working fine or not. Or again the error. What is the error? You have to read the error. If there is any error coming, you must read. Here the column casual is not found. Right, the casual is right. I wrote the database. Here casual is wrong. Here casual, CAUSAL, casual. Right. Now let's check. Now it's working fine. Right, it's working fine. Now I'm going to select the employee 2, this one. I'm going to give the leave. So I'm going to give the leave as 12 days for casual leave. Let's check the validation. If you click, you have a casual leave 10 days. Okay, above the 10 days it's not allowed. Right. So if you give as 8 days, click OK. Again the problem, what happened? We have a problem is you have a error SQL syntax manual DB near the here also the same problem. That's not this. That is problem is a leave. This is not a table name is leave information. That's a problem. So let's close it. The leave information. This is a table name. Control C to copy that one. You have to paste the table here. Update. This is not a leave. Table name is leave information. Control V to paste here. Right. The same thing you have to paste it. Update leave annual here as well. The same thing you have to paste the medical as well. Right. Control V to paste. Right. Now let's run the application and check. Let's run the application and check. Now it's working. Now here I'm going to give the leave for this employee EMM002. Relevant person name should be Peter. Category IT. I'm going to give the leave 12 days. If you click casual, click OK, 10 days will be allowed. Here after that annual, you can't. So medical, can't. Right. Now if I going to give the leave as a 4 days, click OK. Your casual leave updated. Fine. Now let's check on the database. Let's go to the database and check. This is leave. Refresh it. Here it is updated successfully. Here 4 days we have get the leave. Another 6 here 4 days get the leave. Now it will be updated as 6. Right. Perfectly done. Now I'm going to give the employee for this person for annual leave. So now medical leave I'm going to give for 8 days. Click OK. Medical leave updated. Now let's check the EMM, this one for medical leave. Here 8 days he got, remaining 2 days available. He got 4 days, remaining 6 days available. Right. It's perfectly working, the system. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime. Now let's do the main menu. Okay. So here we have to write the cancel code as well. So let's close the one. Right click, event, action perform. Here we have to write here as this dot hide. Right. Stuff. Perfect. Now let's go to the design. Everything working fine. Right. Now let's go to our project. This is the project directory. Employee leave, employee, this is our first one. Employee leave, register the employee. This is the second form, leave information. This is the third form, leave calculation part. Now I am going to select the package employee leave, right click, new frame. Here I am going to give the class name as me. Right, I am going to connect all the forms. So here we have to simply put one. We don't need a panel, we just put 3 buttons. Just put 3 buttons. Here we have to give the name as employee payroll, employee payroll leave. Right, now here what I am going to do is, here you have to write edit payroll. Right, here select this one, right click, properties, font, this one, this, go to the font property with bold, select as 24, click OK. Foreground color we have to select as red, click OK. Right, that's perfectly right. After that, here what I am going to do is, here if you want to increase the size of that properties font, we have to increase as 36. Right, here what I am going to do is, here select this button, edit text. Here we have to write this one as a employee registration. Second one, leave information. This one for employee leave calculation. Right, we have 3 options. Right, so here we have to style it, this one we have to increase the button size. So here we have to font size, we have to, let's select as little bit bigger. Properties, font size we have to select as bold with 24. This one also select, hold on the control key down and select both button, right click, property, sorry select both, select this button, right click, font size with bold 14th, click OK. This is not a 14, this one, what is the size? 24. Right, select these two buttons, select as 24. Right, perfectly done. Now what I am going to do is, here I am going to link to the form. So click on this one, right click, event, action perform. Here we have to write as first form. So what is the form? Employee leave. So employee leave, here EME leave, EL equal new. You have to copy this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. It goes to the relevant page. After that we have to write L dot set visible true. It's visiting the particular page. Right, the same thing, Control C to copy, select the leave information button. If the person is click, event, action perform, we have to paste it here. Here also we have to write second one. So what is the page of the second page? Leave information will be available, this leave.java. So here leave L, this object L, this one should be leave. That's it. After the third one, right click this one, you have to write this here as Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. You have to write leave cal, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one lcal object I am going to create. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. You can create any name of the object. Okay, this one you have to, what are the name you have to give here? The same name you have to give here, right? Which form you are visiting, right? When you click the button, which form you are visiting, you have to clearly, you have to tell here, right? Now we have to set here as a which frame, when the project is ready, which frame you are calling for the first time. So here go to the customize, I am calling from the main, right? Click OK. This form, when the form is loaded, select this frame, select this frame, properties, code, generate center, close it. Now let's run the application and check. If you click, you will be able to register the employee or cancel it. Leave information, you will be able to add the leave information as well. Yeah, I didn't give the cancel button, this one. Leave information, I didn't give the cancel button. You have to write this dot hide, right? This one we gave, right? Now let's check, right? It's working. Second one working fine, third one it's working fine, right? I hope you guys you understood the employee payroll leave section. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.